Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Warriors. Sitting 8th right now in the early going.
And right now for the Warriors, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield, and Richard. And for Boston, Pritchard and White are their guards. Then there's Jaylen Brown, and it's Walsh in at the 4 slot. Hey, Doris, these two teams are really bolstered by their benches.
You are so right, Kevin. Talented reserves. They take a ton of pressure off of the starters, and that kind of balance is important.
Now, here's Brown. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. 3-pointer. And it's White missing. Pass to Butler. Teardrop shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
This, to me, is how Butler hurts you. The athleticism, the strength, the body control. Draws the whistle, still finishes the play.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Now, here's Brown. Last game with 30 points. Over Richard. That misses off the backboard. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. A nice shot by Brown.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Pass to Butler. And so just over a minute and a half played. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
All the officials are all over that one.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
And he knocks down the first one.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
Sam Hauser's checked in for Boston. And so Butler nails both of them.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Outside, White. To the paint. Here's Kata. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Butler following the bucket by the Celtics. Curry with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Pass to Hauser. Over in the corner, Pritchard. There's the pick. Shoots over Curry. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
And the Warriors, another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Break in the action means we can check out the best defensive teams in the league this season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Third spot, the Celtics. Number 5, the Warriors.
And we're getting to watch two of the NBA's great defensive teams. I mean, very difficult to score as they both contest every shot.
Here's Hauser, hoping to put that miserable performance against Milwaukee behind him tonight. Here's White. Busted. No good that time either. Warriors leading by 8. Left side, Butler. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Hauser the pass to Brown. Overhealed. Brown, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Butler. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Butler's got 9 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's White, and White with the stuff.
That's just a smooth, tight handle right there by Derek White. This guy an offensive force.
Intercepted. Hauser with the ball. Still yet to score. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. That one goes in.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And Doris a measured pace for the Celtics. Don't rush, don't turn it over, and then they get what they want.
Well, this is Joe Mazzulla's philosophy in a nutshell. Quality offense begins with taking care of the basketball first. He believes in the math, meaning he believes if you can get a good look at 3, you take it.
Now, here's Brown after the miss from Buddy Hield. He gets it in there. He has 5.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 6. Up and in on the layup.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Curry against Pritchard. Pass to Brown. For the 3. Rebound by Butler.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the inside. They kick out to Hield. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Hauser. Outside, White. Back to Hauser. Celtics passing it around. And here's Brown outside. Drops in the tray. Brown's got 8.
You can see the work Jaylen Brown has put in to become a range shooter. Nice.
Outside, Butler. To the paint. Here's Curry. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski's coming in for Buddy Hield.
Warriors substitution, Moses Moody, Pajemski.
Now Hauser. Nothing on the board. That's a 2 from Pritchard. It's rebounded by Golden State. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. It's Curry outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Outside, White. There's the 3. And Moody pulls it down.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Here's Podziemski. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Floats one, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
The Warriors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Dominguez come in for Butler. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. Do you like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced and the skill level continues to rise.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
Outside, Green. Here's Curry. Here he goes. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's White. 5 points in the game. They get it again.
A hard, blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to Milwaukee. Now here's Curry. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Pass to Green. Got a piece of it.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Podziemski off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Brown. He's got 8. Lets it go from deep. And Moody pulls it down.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Simons, he's checked in for Boston. And the Warriors also making a change. Melton's checked in. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Green. And here is Moody. 11 points last game. Now here's Melton. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Warriors lead by 13.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Hauser. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Kata. It's stolen by Green. On the wing, Melton. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Boston shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Count it.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Golden State's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And the Celtics making a change here. Boucher is checked in. That's good from Green.
Well, there's a certain hunger to the way Draymond Green approaches an NBA game, and that in and of itself is a skill.
Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Podziemski. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, good on the triple. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on an 18-7 run. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Some changes for Golden State. Al Horford's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Butler in for DeAnthony Melton. Simons surveying the D. Boucher with the bounce pass. 5 to shoot from downtown. And it's Simons missing. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 14-point game. Down low. Right side, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And that one misses.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
He hits the second from the line. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Moody. To the middle. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now, here's Boucher. Launches it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Bajemski with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Picked by Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Butler. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Butler's got 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
We've got Anthony Simons. There's Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Gonzalez in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Gonzalez. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Boucher sets a screen for Simon. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 18. Horford in the post. Yep, that one goes in there. Horford's got his first points of the game.
Well, this is where Al Horford gets going, right? He's a high percentage shooter anytime he's got deep post position.
Outside, Simon. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
Boston making a switch here. Shireman's checked in. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Simons. Shot clock at 6. Podziemski grabs the board. Golden State's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Podziemski on the wing. Now Butler. They swipe it. Pass to Minot. And here is Simon. The 3. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And we should take this time now to show you the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These teams have been outstanding on the offensive glass this season. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Pass to Boucher. 6 to shoot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You always see teams try to test Chris Boucher's physicality, but this guy's gotten stronger and stronger over the years.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always the guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
Outside, Simons. Boucher sets a screen for Simons. From past the arc. Boucher against Horford. And the shot's good for Boucher. Boucher's got 6.
Well, that's about positioning and length and athleticism. Boucher doing the job on the offensive rebounding end.
Podziemski finds Butler. Shoots from the elbow. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Boston. Walsh is checked in, and it's Brown in for Sam Hauser. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. On defense, the Warriors have only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Brown outside. Brown jams it in.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. No doubt Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Doris.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a 3-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
Here's Simons. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Here's Walsh. No scoring in this one. Three-pointer. And it's White missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Moody the pass to Butler. Simons against Curry. Horford has a wide open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
White inside, working on Horford. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Gentlemen, that is about excellent concentration from Derek White. You play through the foul, now you get the old-fashioned three-point opportunity.
And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek White, Doris, converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver. We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
Now here's Butler. He's got 19. And the wide open shot from Green. And another three for Golden State.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Moody. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. It's Curry outside. And another three for Golden State.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Butler from outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Kata's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out left to the wing. Brown outside. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 15.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Green finds Butler. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The three. A rebound by the Celtics.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brown against Butler. Brown outside. Pass to White. Three-pointer. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Butler. Averaging about 19 points, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. Here's Curry with the three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 24 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Brown's shot is good.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Pass to Butler. The rebound by Kata. Kata's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Green, the pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
Under duress of the shot clock. Great awareness by Jimmy Butler.
Outside, White. Pass to Brown. Fires for 3. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors leading by 21. Curry dishes to Butler. Back to Curry. Sweet move. The rebound by the Celtics. Kata's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown the pass to Kata. Back to Brown. Over Green. Here's White. The three-pointer off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Outside Curry. Outside Butler. Launches it. Shot is no good. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. Here's Walsh. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to White from outside the arc. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Curry, that's good.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back over to you guys.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
The first one falls.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Richards is checked in, and Hield subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. And Brown drops them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now, here's Green. He's got 6. They kick out to Hield. There's the triple. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Brown. He's got 20. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Butler finds Curry. Now here's Green. Pass to Butler. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hield can't hit.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Brown the pass to White. Now here's Brown. T right on him. It's tipped. And it's the Warriors on the break. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
He's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Now Brown. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got 22.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors rolling along with a 27-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Boston Celtics.
Where is the rebounding? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back in this game. And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Checking out Boston, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The Warriors shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And Richard. Curry's shot is off. Inside. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by White. Brown's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Celtics. Three-pointer, Hield knocks down the 3-ball.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Brown outside. Over in the corner, White. 6 on the shot clock, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, big time answer from Derek White. The 3 is on point.
Now here's Curry. He's got 31. Pass to Hield. Launches a 3, and the Warriors another 3.
The specialty of Buddy Hield is the 3-point shot. You give him an opportunity to respond, and he's going to say, yes, sir.
Brown outside. There's a good screen. Lets it go with the 3. Kept alive. Here's Walsh. Pritchard with a wide-open look. Here's Kata. Brown wide open. He fires. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. To the inside. Here's Butler. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 24 points for Butler.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And here is Brown. 24 points for him. to the middle. And Kata gets it to go. Kata's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Curry. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brown with the bounce pass. White looking around. Pass to Walsh. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Walsh has got his second basket.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
White against Hield. It's Curry outside. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 34.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Here they come.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Celtics. Third best record here in the early going.
And you know, for the Celtics, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
White setting the pick for Pritchard. Pass to White for 3. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
There's a dogged intensity with which Draymond Green plays the game of basketball. He will get to the space he wants and score it.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And White kicks to Brown. Drops in the layup for 2. Brown's got 26 points.
The passing, the shooting, the scoring, it's all clicking right now for Jaylen Brown.
Pass to Green. And here is Curry. He's covered by Pritchard. And he makes that one. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
Outside, White. Celtics passing it around. There's Brown with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off target from three-point range. The Celtics have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. White, good.
Derek White, tremendous finisher in the painted area, just drops it in softly.
Outside Butler. Curry kicks to Richard. Shoots over Brown, and there the Warriors now with another bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the shot is good. And he has 28 points for the game.
He was not about to be denied. Jaylen Brown just muscles that home.
Butler kicks to Richard. Curry on the wing. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Hield.
Moody. Podziemski.
Richard with the ball. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Green deciding where to go with it. Curry passes to Butler. Here's Podziemski. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Walsh. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Brown the pass to Walsh. Here's Kata. He's got 6, and here's Brown outside. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Back to Curry. The three. Traps in the tray. Curry's got 39.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Pritchard against Curry. Pass to Brown. Four on the shot clock. Pritchard passes to Walsh. Here's Kata. Podziemski grabs the board.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Curry passes to Moody. Releases. Again, Golden State.
Boy, you have to respect how aggressive Draymond Green is. If he's got the ball in his hands, he's ready to fire.
Pass to Walsh. Now Brown. He has 31. Beyond the arc. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy. Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Curry against Pritchard. On the wing, Brown. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And that one misses.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Curry with the bucket.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Now here's White. 13 points in the game. And here is Brown. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Einod's checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Outside, Kuminga. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this play took real commitment from Kuminga. Just never gave up on it.
The Warriors shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Jonathan Kuminga, 1 shot.
That free throw good from Kuminga.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Minot. Defended by Kuminga. The 3 ball. Pajemski grabs the board.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And here is Curry. Launches from deep. And Pritchard pulls it down. And Simons has it in the corner. Boston, no good that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg, also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
Simons from outside. Al Horford with the rebound. And the Warriors with possession here. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Curry with it. He's got 44. And no good that time. Pritchard against Curry. Here's Minot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. For Boston, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
First free throw is good. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Pritchard. And the Warriors also making a change. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. He doesn't get the second one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Horford sets a screen for Kuminga. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Simons finds Hauser. Boucher passes to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
This is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
Pass to Horford. Down low. And Kuminga throws it down.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Brown. And Simons has it in the corner. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists now in the game.
And that's a high percentage shot for Simons. He loves that corner 3.
Horford from outside. Not going to go that time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Warriors on top, running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Chris Boucher and Fernie Simons out there with Brown. Then there's Sam Hauser. And it's Minot in at the 4-man position. That's the Boston 5. And they double up Brown. Here's Hauser. From outside, off the mark. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Pajemski. Pass to Melton. From the arc. The rebound by Simons. GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Floats it up for Kuminga. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about when Kuminga just takes the initiative on offense? He has the athleticism needed to finish that alley-oop.
Boucher passes to Brown. And they double up Brown. Back to Boucher. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
On the wing, Melton. Outside, Horford. Drills the three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And it's Brown missing.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Horford the pass to Melton. Outside, Kuminga. Horford sets a screen for Kuminga. To the paint. Horford finds Kuminga. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. 14 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
And over time, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside.
On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Melton. To halt the run. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Now Pajemski. It's intercepted. Now here's Boucher. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off for the three. Hauser misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Shot from the low block, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Outside, Simons. Pass to Hauser from downtown. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now here is Horford. Outside, Kuminga. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Simons with the screen on Melton. Brown against Melton. Brown, good. Brown's got 37.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Pass to Horford. Here's Kuminga. Here's Melton. Offline with his 3.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
There's Brown with the 3. The kick out to Simons. And the 3 off target. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pass to Kuminga. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And this is why many are excited about Kuminga's upside. JK has the potential to be a consistently dominant scorer.
And here's Boucher. Here's Minot. Back to Boucher. Over Horford. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Here's Kuminga. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Minot. Boucher finds Brown. And yes, it's good. Brown's got 39.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Pass to Melton. Now here's Kuminga. Tight defense on him. Now Podziemski. Shoots over Simons. A shot by Podziemski, no good. Boston shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. The kick out to Simons. Boucher with a screen on Kuminga. And it's Simons missing.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Pass to Melton. Here's Podziemski. Outside, Horford. Back to Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. The Warriors making a switch here. Here's Melton. Here's Spencer. Pass to Melton. And here is Kuminga. Tries it from 9. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Walsh. Defended by Kuminga. Payton against Brown. Plays it up and banks it in. Brown's got 41.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Pass to Kuminga. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
Richard with the ball. Crosses over. And the layup is good.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Kuminga, screen on Pritchard. Here's Spencer, pass to post. Here's Kuminga. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Celtics shooting reasonably well, 45%. Now Pritchard. Brown, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Payton. And it's Brown missing. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Down low. There's 1:40 left to play here in the fourth. Spencer's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Walsh. Nice ball movement by Boston. White, good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Pass to Walsh. Just 5 on the clock. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Post. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Inside, Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
How about a little bit of daylight is all Jaylen Brown needs, up off his feet in a hurry.
Podziemski with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.